When the New York theater critics, as polled by Variety, gave lovely Mary Martin their award as the best musical comedy actress of 1944, they undoubtedly merely echoed the judgment of you theatergoers who saw Miss Martin in her success, One Touch of Venus, produced by Crawford and Weilberg and written by S.J. Perelman and Ogden Nash, with a critic's prize-winning score by Kurt Weill. And so, without further fanfare, hoopla, ballet, or build-up, here's the girl who moved Venus from Bullfinch to Broadway. A face to launch 1,000 ships and a figure. Well, how big a navy do you need? Miss Mary Martin. Mary, how long has your show been running?
Orson, we opened October the 7th, 1943. So last night was our first birthday. And it was also on the Radio Hall of Fame a year ago, almost to this day.
So you've got plenty to celebrate. You know, Mary, I saw your show when it first opened. As I recall in the story, an art collector, Whitelaw Savory, founder of the Whitelaw Savory Foundation of Modern Art. And by the way, where do those musical comedy writers get the names they stick in their shows? You wouldn't find a name like Whitelaw Savory outside of a musical comedy. You shouldn't find a name like Orson Welles outside one either. Anyway, Savory has sent 2 detectives to the far corners of the world to secure for him a certain statue of Venus. Now, Savory's barber, Rodney Hatch, while alone in the gallery with the statue, slips his girl's engagement ring on Venus's finger. There is a crescendo of music. And the statue of Venus comes to life in the person of Mary Martin, who considers herself engaged to Rodney, which is easy on Rodney. Later, Rodney finds himself in a hotel suite with Venus.
Well, do you like this necktie any better than the one I've been wearing?
Come here, Rodney.
Good gosh. Is it all right for anybody to feel as good as I do?
Don't be so humble, darling.
I can't help it. I keep wondering why anyone as wonderful as you would even bother with me.
If you ever change, I'll leave you. Rodney, may I confess something? This ring only brought us together. It had no power to make me love you.
Darling.
Oh, that tie is not nearly gay enough. You look so somber, like a notary public whose term is about to expire.
Well, how about the yellow one? The one with the little horse's head. Pretty keen. It's in the other room.
And while you're away, remember I love you. You know the way you feel when there is autumn in the air. That's him. That's him. The way you feel when Antoine has finished with your hair. That's him, that's him. You know the way you feel when you smell bread baking. The way you feel when suddenly a tooth stops aching. Wonderful world, wonderful you. That's him, that's him. He is as simple as a swim in summer. Not artist, not actorine. He's like a plumber when you need a plumber. He's satisfactory. You know the way you feel when you knock on wood. The way you feel when your heart is gone for good. Wonderful world, wonderful you, that's him. You could shuffle him with millions, soldiers and civilians. I'd pick him out. In the darkest caves and hallways, I would know him always, beyond a doubt. Identification comes easily to me, because that's he. You know the way you feel about the rhapsody in blue. That's him, that's him. The way you feel about a hat created just for you. That's him. You know the way you feel when the fireflies glimmer. The way you feel when overnight your hips grow slimmer. Wonderful world. Wonderful you.
complications, which would take the rest of this program and most of Drew Pearson to explain, Rodney and Venus are arrested on a fairly serious charge of murder. Joining cell. Under the impression that the prisoners are slightly wacky, a musical comedy prison psychiatrist examines Rodney and then Venus. Bring her out, please. I am the doctor. Won't you sit down? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who were your parents?
The Mediterranean.
I beg your pardon?
I was born of the sea foam.
Oh, yes. Your occupation?
Delightful.
Delightful. You have no previous record, I suppose.
Indeed, I have. As a matter of fact, it makes very fascinating reading.
How old are you?
Well, there's some doubt. Homer says one...
Placed in the proper institution.
Rodney, can you hear me?
We're getting out of here. And take away his keys.
Oh, no, darling.
Between you and me, I'll kill him.
Speak low when you speak our summer way. When you speak loud like ships adrift high. Speak low, darling, speak low. Love is a spark lost in the dark. Too soon, I feel wherever I go that tomorrow is near, tomorrow is here, and always too soon. Time is so old and love so brief. Love is pure gold and time a thief. We're late, darling, we're late. The curtain descends, everything ends. Too soon, I wait, darling, I wait. Will you speak low to me? Speak low to me.
Speak low when you speak low. Our summer day withers away too soon. Speak low when you speak low. Our moment is swift like ships adrift. We're swept apart too soon. Speak low, darling, speak low. Love is a spark lost in the dark. Too soon, I feel wherever I go that tomorrow is near, tomorrow is here, and always too soon.
Everything